preparing to play for the shows, you know how it goes. Plotting with ass, we were just struggling on unemployment, back on the ropes. I had to get it in motion, get it in motion. Listen to Quick on the radio, then were the days. Balancing options, getting in so many ways. So many plays, I ended up playing it safe. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion. Let's get it in motion, let's get it in motion.
We are here celebrating the community at the 2K TV wrap party, and we want to extend a very special welcome to Miss T. Welcome to NBA 2K TV. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Doing well. I see you're repping your squad. Tell us a little bit about your jersey.
I'm wearing that SGA jersey. You know I'm repping OKC as my favorite team.
I love it. And today we're going to be hopping into the W. And we're also joined by two of our 2K TV teammates, Blake and Brian. How you guys doing today?
Doing really good.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. They've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Castle. And it's ABC in at small forward. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Thompson out there with Shepherd. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, BA. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
And the Spurs with possession here after the basket by Houston. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Over to the left wing. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Fox. 9 points in his last outing. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Durant's shot is off.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets. San Antonio with the ball. Mitchell, the pass to Kornet. And here's Johnson. Outside Mitchell. Five on the clock. Here's Champagnie. It's tipped. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Carrington. Checked by Mitchell. Wallace outside. 4 seconds left. Here's Adams. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Houston up by 2. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
0.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And so in the game for the Spurs, we've got Wembanyama. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Vassell in at the 3. Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
Now here's Thompson. Last game we saw him with 32 points.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Wembanyama, effortless inside.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Pass to Şengün. Eason inside. Şengün, no good. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Castle. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Fox. Fades away. That one off the back iron and out. San Antonio leading. Outside Wembanyama. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Tries again. Here's Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Here's Castle. The shot misses. Good if it goes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Spurs leading by just 2. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. And that does it for our half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it could even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Thompson out there with Shepard. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Fox finds Wembanyama. Shoots over Shepard. There's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Fox.
Yeah, and Wembanyama is working to become more efficient from that mid-range area.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Castle, defended by Şengün. That's tipped.
The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Outside Durant. Fires for 3. KD What else would you expect?
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability. Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point. If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Here he goes, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Good on both.
Well, make no mistake, this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Pass to Adams. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. San Antonio on top. They lead by 3. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for the Spurs, Johnson is out there with Luke Cornett. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Champagnie at the 3 spot. Left side, Johnson. Out to the right wing. Another shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Durant in for Eason. Fox, the pass to Miracle Man. Second shot opportunity. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
So for the Rockets, Alperen Sengun comes in for Adams, and it's Thompson in for Wallace. KD out here flexing on people.
Durant just going to work inside, outsmarting the defense and getting the close-range look.
Fox outside. Tries a 10-footer. Cash.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Here's Johnson. The layup off target. Smith against Fox. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. Smith outside to the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Vassell. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Shepard, he's checked in for the Rockets. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good. And that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian Devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. They're losing by 5. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 7-point game.
You can't afford to waste any chances at this stage of the game. That means you got to hit your free throws.
Timeout called. Houston. They're behind by 7. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wallace outside. Kept alive by Houston. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's...
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Got some on the way. Told Brody. Went when he lost, and they gave him all day. Collect card, pick it up, feel him smiling through the phone. Told me keep my feet on his till he come home. You know it's on. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. Brody came home, went to pick him up. My mans, I'm riding with a picture of him. Shoot back to the crib, went to track hard. Got it tinted up, caught him off. Now he in a, ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up. Ain't no falling off. I done put 2 million up.
Nice take, Blake.
All right.
Off to a hot start. I love it.
All right, Miss T, we'll ask the professionals here. What's some of your thoughts on the W mode and how it's grown over the years?
So I have been loving it. This is the first year I've dived into it the way that I have this year. And it's my favorite mode so far. You know, I just feel like it's so well balanced, really fun. There's great players online. And I love this atmosphere here. Like, something about being in this forest court, I don't know, it's creative. And I feel like that's what we needed in NBA 2K. So I was happy to see that this year. I don't want to force it.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. And tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier on. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Ware in at the 5. And for the Bucks, we've got LeVert. Turner is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Rollins. And it's Prince in at small forward. Here's Nembhard. Well, you and I, Doris, are both pumped up for this game, aren't we? 2 exciting teams going head-to-head tonight.
Kevin, we've got great athletes almost everywhere on the floor tonight. The play at the rim should be electric. Let's go.
From down in the low post, it goes. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Here's Siakam. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Back to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. And Nembhard has it in the corner. Shoots over LeVert. That one rolling around and rims out. And the Bucks with possession. Giannis passes to Rollins. Pass to LeVert. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Over Siakam. Antetokounmpo, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Outside for Halliburton. Hands it from downtown.
We know Tyrese Halliburton came into the league as a 40% career three-point shooter. Don't leave him that wide open, folks.
Kicks it out to Prince. The shot, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
They've got Cole Anthony. Gary Trent is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Green in at the shooting guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Well, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says, they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit.
Now, that's about intensity and focus by Kyle Kuzma. He refuses to be impeded.
Johnson, the pass to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Green kicks to Anthony. Green against Johnson. A step-back shot here. Count that one. The NBA lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Kuzma.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Halliburton finds Walker, and here is Nesmith, defended by Trent. Kicks it out to Johnson. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Pacers out in front. They're up by 5. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. I heard you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Ware in at the 5. There's the pass to Halliburton. Tries again. That one wide left. Bucks trail by 3. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Yeah, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
They now take the lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Mathurin, and it's sent back by Prince.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block. Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Mathurin for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Mathurin's got his first 3 points of the game.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Rollins. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. It's Nembhard on the wing. LeVert defending. Siakam for three. The rebound by Turner.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not. So
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pacers lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Bobby Portis. Rollins is out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Green, and it's Kuzma in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And he's good on the 3-ball.
The very definition of a stretch 4. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
A wide open look in for Kuzma. Knocked away. Pacers leading by 5. Johnson outside. Fires from the line. Halliburton looking around. And stolen by Portis. Here's Rollins. There's Kuzma. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact. And he'll go to the line for 2.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
LeVert's checked in for Anthony.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Halliburton passes to Toppin. Outside for Halliburton. Knocks it loose. Halliburton with the steal. Jackson finds Nesmith. And that's an intentional foul. A different look for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Antetokounmpo comes in for Bobby Portis. And it's Taurean Prince in for Green. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Ware's checked in. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Johnson. And the technical free throw is good.
When you get these opportunities, even when you've got the lead, you've got to take advantage. Really nice to be able to knock down the technical like that.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Prince wide open. Offensive rebound, and Turner stays with it.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
And Siakam throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Prince kicks to LeVert. For 3. The shot that time not on target. And so the Pacers take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
They don't want to see me win, I suppose. But no matter what I won't quit. I've been going through motions, trying to make it home. Through these ups and downs, trying to right my wrongs. I still think about them days I was losing hope. It's levels success, you the GOAT. Driving slow, supercharged Range Rover. Spot in Glencoe, income perpetual. One left, rest is gone. I'ma need some extra, bro. We been giving lessons though, showing better ways. Orange juice and with the shades closed. We been on some other get money, I suppose.
I said they were coming for us, but me no different. Said they got something for nuts, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't.
She see the G in me. I suppose. And I know she wanna slide with me. I suppose. I've been trying to make it get so